Hello! Welcome back to Oles World. I hope you liked that little intro there. So I gathered some gravel with my newly enchanted shovel. I have done some other bits as well. First of all, let me go out of that. I've been working on my own texture pack. That golem is a little bit hurt. Looks a bit wonky. So they are supposed to look like ogres or well, hired helps basically. In the world I am creating, Iron Golem doesn't really fit in, but ogres are. It's more of a fantasy type of deal. I might go over in creative and rename them ogres or just golems. Have to see about that, but I spent a lot of time working on this texture pack and I had a struggle making it work. You see, it says it's not for this version for some reason. Not sure why. It's 1.16.4. Like these others that doesn't say it's not. I don't know. Anyway, I have done some building as well. Not much, because I have spent a lot of time on that. I am going to do a tiny bit more, I think. this railway isn't going to stay. I have to take it away. But as you can see, I have added a bunch more markings for where houses are going to be. And I did some more road building here. And basically, now this looks a little bit more square than it's supposed to be, but it's a bunch of wonky houses. I might add a couple up here, but oh yeah, that's oak trees. I was going to outline in between the houses, so I put down oak saplings over here because I ran out of oak wood. And I'm trying to do some bit different. Some with spruce, some with dark oak, some with stripped oak, some with stripped spruce, oak planks. I try to vary a little bit, but have the colors be much the same, and the heights of the houses are being much the same, but there is different sizes, as you can see. This is fairly big. This is a little bit smaller. This is starting to get tiny. And I added a couple here that is really tiny. Now, I did have a little issue because the terrain generation area, which I really like, I do like the mods I added. They may generate a continent, and I was thinking that maybe I should explore my continent, the entirety of it, before I in the future would update and the map would generate anew and we get some border stuff. Well, we got some border stuff, as you can see here. Let me head over there. So, yeah, there is some weirdness going on. I do have world edit added, and it is for a different purpose, but I can use it for this. I am going to go in creative and smooth some of the edges, and I have to see with this river. This one I can possibly just connect up with this one, but we get some of these. Well, in survival I would have no chance fixing this. I would go. I am thinking, not this place particular. I'm going to probably add in, smooth it down so it looked more natural, graduating into a mountain there. Oh, and you can see the different layers. I choose to have the world generating with layers of stone instead of all regular stone and tiny pockets of the different other stuff. What that's all about. Anyway, this it's going to be difficult to get this to work, but I got some ideas. Oh, and there's a portal up there. Oh, floating portal island. So I was thinking, over here by the ocean, phone's going off. I'm thinking of making a cliff that goes straight down, but looks more natural than this. Think of the cliffs by Dover. Stuff like that. Also, there is a few places And I got thinking about this when I saw these cracks underneath the ocean with the magma and all that going on. Because in the real world, it's volcanoes and natural disasters and earthquake and all that often happens because of the border plates are moving, and sometimes they don't. Where there is two border plates meeting, one is rising up and the other one is moving along or going under and stuff like that. And then you get edges like this, or of course not as flat and smooth like this, but it the one terrain just suddenly ends, and then you got, well, in this case, ocean. I am I'm thinking of making this a feature of this world instead of seeing it as a problem and rage quit. This all happened because, well, a couple of my mods wanted a newer version of Forge, and I was a dum dum and didn't think that would update how the map generated. Yeah, and I don't have a backup save. Big dum dum. Now we got some stuff like this. This river is supposed to start here and run in that direction. And that one actually ends up way back here we were looking. So I might do some fiddling around. Maybe widen it up here and I have to see. We got this river up here which is, well, it's just stupid. I have to see what I'm going to do about this, but it's fine. It's going to be fine. I would rather make it a feature at some places. Oh, and after I discovered that, I did have a lot of exploration down here, and this continent is huge. It's so big. It's humongous. This is weird. This is technically ocean. There is whales and sharks swimming in there, but yeah, it's not connected. Even this river thinks that it's ending up in ocean. Finally got a mess out. There is so many of these what am I thinking? Structures around. I'm thinking not just these villages, but these structures. You've seen it in the previous videos that I have a few of them. Here is one, here is one, here is a couple, here is one, here's one. There is so many of them. Here you got one. Here is two really close. Here you got one. Here you got one. Now you're coming up to those I already got. This one, this one, this one. Add two additional up here I found. And the map needed to load. Here is one. I thought I have seen one more over here, but there is so many of them. I don't think I ever going to need a farm. Where is home? Ah, this way. I don't think I ever are going to need a farm. Depends. If I, at the moment, I don't got any big plans using those blocks. But if I am going, I might do a build, do a farm just for this build I got in mind. And that is to build up islands around one of them to cover up the farm, and then make I was thinking maybe a monastery or maybe something more like island prison, although it's going to be more of a medieval style probably. I am thinking of having different types of style, from more fantasy dwarven mountain stronghold to jungle overgrown, maybe kind of Mayan, Aztec style, to the medieval style, and I am thinking maybe something like classical Roman or Greek or ancient Egypt style. Depends on the really depends on the area and what brings to mind when I am in the different places. Yeah, I mentioned World Edit earlier. I am going to use World Edit to dig out a big cave where I can start building the dwarven thingy. But that is for a different episode. I really like these guys. They are great. I spent many hours on this. Anyway, I'm going to go back into survival, have a nap, and see you in the next episode. Bye!